Today, I'm going to be giving myself 4 seasons to turn the Kansas City Chiefs into a perfect 20-0 team. And I mean, if we can't do that, at the very least, I'm hoping we can at least win a Super Bowl. I mean, with Patrick Mahomes, that really shouldn't be that big of a challenge. But this is what the offense looks like to start things off. I mean, other than the wide receivers, they're pretty solid, but Patrick Mahomes definitely needs some help. And on the other hand, I mean, the defense is kind of loaded, so they shouldn't be an issue. But anyways, I mean, I'm hoping we can start things off strong and get a dub in week 1. I mean, as you can see, we got to play the Detroit Lions. A few seasons ago, I mean, this game right here would be an easy win, but now that the Lions are a respectable team, I mean, this is going to be a tough game, so hopefully we can get off to a hot start. That's a first down from Kelsey. I just got to make sure I take my time here if we want to score on the first drive, because I mean, this defense isn't going to be easy to play against. I'm just going to keep it on the ground this time. I mean, Pacheco is gone. That's another first. I mean, if he's going to give me a run like that, I'm honestly just going to go back to him and see if we can do the same thing. This time, the way the defense is set up, it looks like that's not going to be the case. Never mind. I mean, honestly, so far, this team is playing a whole lot better than I thought they would on the first drive of the game. That is not what I wanted. I knew Hutchinson was going to be a problem at some point. I'm just happy that wasn't on like a third down play or anything. So we have 2 more attempts at this. Marquez Valdez-Scantling is wide open. That's almost in. So, I mean, now we just need 11 yards and we're actually in the end zone. I'm just going to hand it off to Pacheco and see how things go here. I mean, he's been... Oh my God, that guy got blown up. That's a touchdown. The O-line actually did a good job there. I mean, to be fair, the Chiefs do have a really solid O-line and they paved a path for us. So that's going to give us the lead first. We're going to be up 7-0 to start things off. And I mean, as you can see, it looks like we're going to get the dub. Madden apparently hates the Lions because there's no way that's what the score is going to be in real life. But we're going to get a 34-3 blowout win in week 1. So, I mean, we're already off to a pretty hot start to the season. I don't think that we're going to be able to go 20-0 this year, but we should at least be able to make the playoffs, especially if our team's going to be playing like that. And it looks like we actually had a pretty solid season, going 13-4 to win the division. We got to play the Colts in the wild card round, and it looks like we're going to sneak away with the dub. So now we play the Bills in the divisional round, and once again, it looks like Patrick Mahomes is going to get the best of Josh Allen in the playoffs. So now we play the Ravens, who are 15-2, by the way, for a trip to the Super Bowl. I mean, the nice thing is we start with the ball, so hopefully we can get something going. That's actually a much bigger pickup than I thought we would have got. Run game's actually been pretty good this year, but as I was gonna say, I mean, with this offense against this defense is a total mismatch. I honestly don't think we're gonna be able to do a whole lot today. I mean, especially considering that the Ravens are literally 15-2. This is gonna be a tough game to win, but one thing you don't want to do is count Patrick Mahomes out in the playoffs, because that's when he's the most dangerous. So, I mean, considering that alone, we definitely have a shot at winning this game, but I'm just gonna have to go for my weapons because I do not trust Valdez-Scantling or Tony to do anything today. That was dangerous. I mean, honestly, my plan here is just to leave it to Kelsey, Rice, and Pacheco, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna be going for. Kelsey looks open. That's gonna be a huge pickup to set us up. So, I mean, after that play right there, at the very least, we are gonna be in field goal position. We just gotta make sure we don't throw an interception, which is a lot tougher than it sounds when you're going up against a team like the Ravens. I'm gonna try and go back to this play of Kelsey though, because last time I ran it, it gave me a first down. This time he is locked up and Mahomes is getting sacked. So that brings up a 3rd and 19, which makes things a whole lot harder for us. It's looking like we're probably gonna get held to a field goal. Oh my God, Roquan Smith is on my ass. That's another sack. This is a 58-yard attempt too. So, I mean, this is not an easy field goal to make. I trust Butker though. I mean, I feel like he should be able to put this through, and it looks like we barely got it. So, I mean, at least we're gonna have some points on the board. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter though. As you can see, we are currently down by a touchdown. So, I mean, if we can score here, we are gonna tie the game up. This defense is not gonna make it easy though, to be honest with you. I mean, with a 15-2 record, I thought the Ravens would be rolling all over us, but again, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is a totally different breed in the playoffs. That's another sack. No surprise, the Ravens scored again after that. So now we're down 20-10. Thankfully, we held them to a field goal. So, I mean, we are still in this game, but we have to make sure we score on this drive if we want to actually keep things close. So, I mean, let's be real. If we give the ball back to Lamar with 4 minutes on the clock, that is just going to be a recipe for disaster. Everyone's locked up though, man. I mean, I can't really do much here. That's another sack. I mean, this is pretty much the game right here. We got to find Kadarius Toney for a first down. It's 3rd and 24, so if this doesn't work, I don't know, man. I mean, it sounds dumb, but I honestly might have to go for it on 4th down. That's a dot, though. That's a first, and Tony is gone, so we're still in this thing. I tried this play of Travis Kelce already. Obviously, last time it didn't work, but I'm gonna see if we can get him open this time. I mean, oh, man. He's already kind of locked up. I'm going for this anyways. We got it. That's a first, and we're still going. I mean, 23 yards to go, and we're in. So, again, I just got to make sure I don't throw an interception or anything, and hopefully we'll be all right. That's close. We're going to find Kelce, though. That's another pickup. The Ravens did bring up another 3rd down after that, though. So, I mean, if we can't get a 1st down here, we might have to kick a field goal just because we're down by 10 points. So, we need to get something on the board. And Kelce just let it go right through his hands. I mean, I'm just going to kick the field goal so we can make it a 1-score game. But either way, I mean, considering we couldn't score right there, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to do anything for the rest of the game. I mean, after that, as you can see, no surprise, the Ravens closed it out. So, they're going to be heading to the Super Bowl, and we are going to be going home. I mean, it's pretty clear at this point that we need to get Mahomes some weapons, but either way, I mean, with the offense we have, which wasn't really good, we did have a pretty solid season. But anyways, to wrap up year number 1, it looks like Lamar is going to be winning MVP. And I mean, surprisingly enough, it looks like the Cowboys are going to take down the Ravens in the Super Bowl. So Prescott finally got himself a ring. But anyways, that's going to bring us to free agency. And I mean, as you can see, we don't have any money. So I mean, obviously that offseason did not go the way I thought it would. We had no money, so we couldn't pick up any more players, and we also lost a few players on defense. So if anything, this team might be a little bit worse. Either way, we had a pretty solid season going 11-6. Surprisingly enough, the Raiders won the division, so we play the Ravens again in the wild card round. I'm really hoping we can get a revenge in this game because I mean, this team did kind of dog us last time, but no surprise. I mean, actually, it is kind of surprising. Lamar got a 1-play touchdown, so they're already up 7-0. So I mean, after losing a few solid players on the defense, it looks like they are definitely hurting because they didn't even put up a fight. We're gonna find Kelce, though. I mean, our last game against Baltimore, we weren't even able to score a touchdown other than the touchdown we got simming, but hopefully we can change things here. Kelce's open again. That's gonna be a first. I mean, if we can go down and score on the first drive of the game and get a touchdown instead of a field goal this time, we're already making a step in the right direction, even though, as I said, I mean, this team did lose quite a few players, so we kind of took a step in the wrong direction this season. Kelce's open again. Okay, that's another first. I mean, to be honest with you, Kelce's playing a lot better this time than he did last time. That's an... oh my god, he dropped it. No way. I'm gonna try and go for him again here, though. If this actually works out this time, which it looks like it's going to... come on, bro. Push through. We're 1 yard short. Honestly, I'm just handing it off to Pacheco, and hopefully this works out. The last thing I want to do at the 1 yard line is throw an interception. Come on, bro. Get in. We're in for the touchdown, finally. So, I mean, that is the first non-sim touchdown that we've scored against Baltimore today. So, we're already doing better than last time. We're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though. As you can see, we have 5 seconds to try and tie things up. We've got struck the penalty as well, so it's 2nd and 24. The only reason we have a decent chance right now is because our defense got to stop. Oh my god, that's game. That's game. We're gonna lose again to Baltimore. That was a shootout, man. I mean, Lamar was actually on one this year. The way he's playing, it looks like this guy might get his 2nd MVP in a row. But anyways, to end things off, it looks like I was wrong because this season, Dak Prescott's gonna be winning MVP, and somehow the LA Rams managed to beat the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. So, I mean, that's another ring for Matthew Stafford, which is actually kind of cool to see. But anyways, we lost Creed Humphrey in free agency. Other than that, though, we had some money to work with, and the free agency class was trash, so I'm just making trades. We gave away a whole lot of draft picks, but in return, we're gonna get Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, at this point, I'm obviously just throwing away draft picks like I don't care about them, because I really don't. I'm just trying to get good players. As you can see, we gave away another 2nd round pick. I mean, for some reason, Burns was actually pretty easy to trade for, but as you can see, now we got Brian Burns as well. And then after that, we got rid of another 3rd round pick and Jones and Chanel, but I mean, in return, we're gonna be getting Wilson and James from the Raiders. I mean, after all of that, I think we had a pretty successful offseason. I mean, Mahomes has weapons now, which is really all you need to be successful, so we should have a better year than last year. And it looks like we're gonna have our best season yet, going 16-1 to win the division. And it looks like we got to play the Jags in the divisional round. And as you can see, it looks like we're gonna sneak away with the win. So now we play the Raiders for a trip to the Super Bowl. I mean, it's kind of disappointing that we went 16-1, just to think that we were 1 game away from being undefeated for the season. So we don't really have a chance to go 20-0 this year, but we're definitely going in the right direction. I mean, no question about it. This is by far our best chance to win a Super Bowl. So, I mean, hopefully we can get the job done. done. I mean, we have a ton of weapons now. We have Rice, who's now like almost a 90 overall, who is going to score a touchdown. I forgot to mention our defense got an interception, which is why we had such good field position. So we're already off to a hot start. That's going to put us up 7-0. After that, we held the Raiders to a field goal. So, I mean, they did still put some points on the board, but if we can score here, which I'm hoping we can do, we're going to be up by 2 scores. We're going to find Kelsey, who is gone. That's a huge pickup. Giving Patrick Mahomes weapons is one thing that you do not want to do, man. I mean, I think we should be the most dangerous team in the playoff race right now. That's another decent run. I mean, as I said, Rice is a superstar now. Obviously, Mahomes is a superstar. Pacheco is a superstar. And then we also have St. Brown and Kelsey. So, I mean, we're kind of rolling with the offense. We haven't really done anything with St. Brown yet, though. So, I'm going to try and run a slant route with him, and hopefully this can work out. I mean, we're in pretty good position already. We should at least be able to kick a field goal if things don't work out. I'm just going to keep it on the ground, man, because he is locked up. I mean, either way, our boy Patty Mahomes picked up the first. It looks like Tillman is also a superstar now. So, I mean, oh, bro, this team is actually loaded. And St. Brown is open, and it looks like we're going to be in for the touchdown. I thought we got the knee down at the 1-yard line, but apparently the ball was across, so I'll take it. That right there is going to put us up by 2 scores. So we're already on our way to the Super Bowl right now. But we're back out here in the third quarter. As you can see, I mean, if we can score here, I don't want to say that would be like a put away drive or anything like that just yet, but it will definitely raise our chances of winning this game. I mean, at 24-6, obviously we have a pretty healthy lead right now, but if we can score here, that basically means the Raiders are going to need an absolute miracle to pull things off. And Brown is gone again. I'm honestly going back to the same play of St. Brown, because I mean, that worked out a lot better than I thought it would last time, so hopefully the same thing can happen here. Once again, he is wide open. I mean, it's like they're just forgetting about him, so that's going to put us in perfect position. I mean, all we need to do at this point is get 7 yards, which really doesn't seem like much of an issue. Max Crosby's the only problem on this defense right now, and he's gone. We're gone. That's another one. Pacheco's in. So, I mean, that's going to put us up by a whole lot. I mean, we're absolutely balling right now. As I said, after that touchdown, the Raiders are going to need a miracle if they want to win this game. I mean, as you can see, it looks like we did not let up after that. So, we're going to get a blowout win against the Raiders in the AFC Championship game, which is going to send us to our first Super Bowl of the video. But I mean, for the season awards, I thought Mahomes would get MVP after finishing with a 16-1 record, but apparently it's going back to Dak. And it looks like we're also going to be playing him in the Super Bowl this year. So, I mean, I'm really just hoping that he doesn't rob us of a Super Bowl and an MVP in the same season, because that would really suck. We're already down 7-0. So, I mean, ooh, Rice, please get that. That is a crazy grab. I didn't think we were going to be able to come down with that, but apparently we got it. This Cowboys defense is absolutely loaded, though. So, I mean, we got to be careful here, because one wrong move and we'll probably throw a pick. And I mean, no surprise. It looks like Micah Parsons is already being a problem on the second play of the game. So, oh, Kelsey, please. That should be a first. We got it, and we're good. Okay, that's another pickup. I'm going to try and go for a shot with Rice, man. I mean, there's a very high chance this play gets shut down, but as I said, Rice is a superstar now, so I have faith that he can get there. That's a dot from Mahomes, and that's going to be a touchdown to tie things up. I mean, it's already looking like this is going to be a shootout to start things off. We're back out here in the third quarter, though. I kind of told you guys that this game was going to be a shootout, and it looks like I was right. We're down by 1 score. It's 28-21 right now, so hopefully we can tie. Oh, dude, Kelsey, come on, bro. Thought that was going to be an easy first down, but instead it's 3rd and 2. So if we can't score here, we are definitely in danger of going down by 2 scores to the Cowboys. It looks like we're barely going to get the first with Pacheco, though. I mean, we had to get some help from the O-line there, but it really doesn't matter because we're good. I'm going to try and go for Rice this time, though, and hopefully... Oh, dude, Parsons is going to be on our ass. We got smoked, but we still got that off in time. So that's going to bring it all the way to the 21. So just like that, we're in scoring position. And this play with St. Brown has been pretty unstoppable for the most part. So hopefully it can just keep working the way it has been. Oh, dude, we're getting smoked. I mean, he was wide open too, man. I just got too far out of the pocket and then I got smoked. So now it's 2nd and 17. Oh, dude. I might be able to hit Kelsey here, actually. That's going to work out for another first. I'm just going to try and run this in with Pacheco. I mean, the way the defense is set up right now, I really can't see this play failing. Oh, we almost got caught, but Parsons missed. So, I mean, we're going to get in for the touchdown, which is going to tie things up. So, I mean, we're going to be knotted at 28 apiece. And, I mean, we got the ball back again after that. So, I mean, in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes on the clock, I wouldn't call this a put away draw. Oh, my God, dude. That guy just got smoked. Let's go. We're still up. As I was going to say, though, I mean, I wouldn't call this a put away drive or anything like that just yet. But if we can score here, we're going to have the lead, which would be huge right now. Rice is wide open again, bro. That's another huge pickup. This play is kind of broken. Just like that. I mean, 12 yards to go, and we're in for another touchdown. I'm going to try and go for Travis Kelce this time. Because, oh, dude, we got to... I couldn't get rid of it. I mean, as long as we don't get hit by Micah Parsons, I'm hoping this play works again. As I said, this play is kind of broken, and Rice is going to be open again. So that's going to be another touchdown. This time, it's going to put us up ahead. So we have the lead. The way the Cowboys are scoring, I have a feeling this is going to go to overtime, but hopefully the defense can clutch up for us. I mean, no surprise, we're in overtime, which I think we all saw coming. We're down 38-35 right now. So if we can score a touchdown, this game is over. But if not, oh my God, we're getting smoked. That is not what I wanted to happen. I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, so far the way things are going, this has honestly been the game of the year. I mean, this is one of the best Super Bowls I've played by far. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's going to be a first down, and it looks like we have some open field, and we're still going. So we're in good field position already. Cowboys did bring up a third down after that, though. I'm going to try and go back to this play of Rice. It's been broken all day. I was really hoping that would happen again. That's another first down, and we are in perfect position again. I mean, at this point, all we need to do is get 15 yards, and that's pretty much it. If we kick a field goal, we honestly might lose this game the way the Cowboys have been playing. I got to get rid of that, and that's going to be a flag too. I'm not gonna lie, man. I kind of panicked there and didn't realize that I wasn't out of the pocket yet. As I said, this play's been broken all day, so hopefully it doesn't get shut down this time. Oh my God, we're not gonna have the first down. I mean, it's fourth down. This might be a really dumb decision that comes back to haunt me, but honestly, realistically, if we kick a field goal and give the ball back to the Cowboys, we're gonna end up losing this thing anyways. And that's it. Apparently, St. Brown didn't want to hold on to the football, so we're going to take an L to the Cowboys. I mean, that was a dumb decision, but as I said, I mean, there's no way that the defense was going to hold the Cowboys. I guarantee you they would have scored. So either way, I mean, we probably would have lost the game even if we went for the field goal. I mean, that was an absolute shootout, though. It definitely sucks that we lost, though, because we kind of put our all into that game. But as you can see, to end off year number 3, Dak Prescott and the Cowboys are going to be hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. But that's going to bring us to our last offseason of the video. I think we had another pretty successful offseason. I mean, we didn't have a whole lot of money because we had to re-sign Pacheco, but we did have enough to get Justin Madubuike and Kevin Byard. We also made another trade with the Lions to get Branch. I know a first-round pick is a bit much, but I'm just throwing them away at this point since this will be the last season. And then after that, I just decided to waste the rest of our draft picks on Woolen and Cross. I mean, this is what the offense looks like heading into our final season. The O-line definitely took a hit, but other than that, they look a whole lot better. And on the other hand, I mean, honestly, looking at this right now, we might have the best defense in the league. I mean, I think it's a pretty safe bet that we should at least be able to make one last run at the Lombardi Trophy. I mean, unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to be able to have a perfect 20-0 season, but we did go 16-1 to win the division, and we got the #1 seed. And it looks like we play the Texans in the divisional round. And as you can see, it looks like the Texans are going to get absolutely demolished. So now we play the Jags for a trip to the Super Bowl. We got to stop on the first drive of the game. So we have the ball here with a chance to take the lead. I'm going to try and go for a shot with St. Brown, and hopefully things work out. That is intercepted. Okay, I probably shouldn't have thrown that, man. I thought he'd be able to come down with that, but apparently not. I mean, Jacksonville did score after that too. So, I mean, apparently I'm not going to be able to toy with this defense at all. I got to be careful now. Oh, that might be a good run. That is almost a... We did get... Oh, 2nd and inches. Never mind. Since it's 2nd and inches, though, that gives me a perfect chance to go for a shot with St. Brown. Because, I mean, if this doesn't work, we should be able to pick up a couple of inches. No problem. That's a... I thought we had that. Instead, it looks like we got to go to plan B. I mean, if we get stopped here, we're kind of screwed at this point. But it looks like we're going to get the first down and some, and we're somehow still going. Checo is balling, man. I mean, he has gone all the way up to like a 96 overall, and it is definitely showing. I'm going to try and go for St. Brown here, though, who is wide open. So that's going to be another first down to keep the drive alive. I'm just going to try and finish it off with Rice. I mean, this play's been broken for the whole video. I don't think it's going to be slowing down anytime soon. He's wide open again. That should be a touchdown, which is going to tie things up. So we're in the end zone. We're going to be knotted up at 7 after this. The Jags defense is pretty terrifying, though. So, I mean, I got to be careful against them for the rest of the game. I mean, we're back out here with 2 minutes on the clock in the fourth quarter. We're tied up at 31. So it looks like we've been having a bit of a shootout with Trevor Lawrence, which I really didn't expect. It's looking like this game is going to come right down to the wire. I just got to make sure I don't throw a stupid interception or something, because, I mean, that would probably do it. That might be a first. That's a big play from Rice, and we're still going. As I said, I'm really not going to try and do too much here, so I'm just going to run the clock out after that. Hopefully, we can get another first down with Pacheco. Oh, yeah. Juke. Not going to happen. I mean, it's 3rd and 8, so we have one more chance to try and better our field position. If that doesn't work, it's going to be a long field goal, but either way, I think we should be able to make it. That is going to set us up. I mean, the Jags did bring up a 4th down, and then they called a timeout. So, I mean, the clock is stopped. I really got to make sure we make this or we're going to be screwed. That should be good. Hopefully. Bro, that was short. That was short. And after that, it looks like the Jags are going to kick a field goal to win it. I'm not going to lie. That is a terrible way to end off the video, first of all. But I forgot that we don't have a kicker anymore. So our punter was taking that field goal. So looking back, I probably should have just gone for the touchdown to close things out. I feel like that was honestly our best chance to win the Super Bowl. We would have been playing the Cowboys again, but the team was better than it was last year. On the bright side, it looks like Mahomes is going to get MVP. So that's the one good thing that's actually happened today. And surprisingly enough, it looks like the Jags are going to take down the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. So, I mean, we're ending things off with Trevor Lawrence getting himself a Super Bowl ring. Anyways, that's going to do it. Kind of butthurt that we couldn't even win a Super Bowl, but it is what it is. So, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.